She was just trying to survive another late-night shift when gunfire shattered her world and a bleeding stranger crashed through her door begging for help. Elena had no idea the man she was hiding from armed killers was the most feared Mafia boss in New Jersey. What she also didn't know, the real danger wasn't the men hunting him. It was the one standing right beside him, wearing the mask of loyalty. One lie to protect a stranger would cost her everything, her freedom, her safety, and nearly her life. But when a ruthless betrayal puts her and her autistic brother directly in the crossfire, she'll have to decide if the monster she saved is worth trusting with her heart, because some men are born in darkness, and some women are brave enough to pull them into the light. Subscribe and tell me in the comments, would you risk everything to save a dangerous stranger or run and never look back? The diner smelled of burnt coffee and old grease. Elena wiped down the counter for the third time. Her shift ended 10 minutes ago. She should have left already. The clock above the register showed 2:47 a.m. Just finished the floor, she said to herself. Her phone buzzed. A text from Leo's therapist. Another bill. Another reminder that she was 3 months behind on rent. Elena felt tired. Bone tired. She pushed the mop across the cracked linoleum. Outside, the parking lot sat empty. The highway beyond it hummed with distant traffic. Then headlights flooded the windows. She looked up. 3 black cars pulled into the lot. They stopped in formation. Doors opened. Men stepped out. Elena froze. Gunfire shattered the night. She dropped the mop and dove behind the counter. Glass exploded. Bullets punched through the walls. Her ears rang. Her chest tightened. "Stay down," she whispered. "Just stay down." The shot stopped. Car doors slammed. Engines revved. Tires screamed on asphalt. Then silence. Elena's breath came fast and shallow. She pressed her back against the cabinet. Her hands shook. She waited. The front door crashed open. A man stumbled inside. He was tall and broad. Blood soaked his white shirt. He braced himself against the doorframe. His eyes swept the room. They found hers. "Help me," he said. His voice was rough, commanding. Even bleeding out, he looked dangerous. Elena stayed frozen behind the counter. He took a step forward. His leg buckled. He caught himself on a booth. More blood dripped onto the floor. "Please," he said. That word broke through her fear. She stood slowly. Her legs felt weak. She moved around the counter toward him. "You're shot," she said. "I know." He gripped his side. "They're coming back." "Who?" "Men who want me dead." Elena felt her stomach drop. She should run. Call the police. Do anything but stand here. But his eyes held hers, dark brown, intense, desperate. "The freezer," she said. "Can you walk?" He nodded once. She grabbed his arm and pulled it over her shoulders. He was heavy, solid muscle and dead weight. They stumbled toward the back. Her keys jangled as she unlocked the walk-in freezer. Cold air rushed out. She helped him inside. He leaned against the metal shelves. "Stay quiet," she said. "Don't move." "I don't take orders well," he said. "Tonight you do." She shut the door. Her hands trembled as she locked it. Headlights swept across the windows again. Elena grabbed her mop. She positioned herself near the counter. Casual, normal, just a waitress finishing her shift. The door burst open. 4 men entered. They wore dark suits. Guns hung at their sides. The leader was lean and sharp-featured. His eyes scanned every corner. "Anyone else here?" he asked. Elena felt scared, terrified, but she forced her voice steady. "Just me," she said. "You see anyone come in? Hurt? Bleeding?" "No." He walked closer. His shoes crunched on broken glass. He stopped 3 feet from her. "You sure about that?" "I've been mopping for 20 minutes. Nobody came in." His eyes narrowed. He studied her face. Elena held his gaze. She didn't blink. The silence stretched between them. Finally, he gestured to his men. They spread out. They checked the bathrooms, the storage room, the kitchen. One moved toward the freezer. Elena's breath caught. He grabbed the handle, tried it. Locked. "Where's the key?" he called. "Manager has it. I don't have access." The leader watched her. She felt his suspicion pressing against her skin. "Search the lot," he said. The men filed out. Their leader lingered. He pulled a card from his pocket. He placed it on the counter. "You remember anything, you call me," he said. He left. The door swung shut behind him. Engines started. Tires squealed. They were gone. Elena's legs gave out. She sat on the floor. Her whole body shook. She counted to 100, then 200. Finally she stood. She unlocked the freezer. Cold mist poured out. The man sat slumped against the wall. His face was pale, his breathing shallow. They're gone, she said. He opened his eyes. You lied for me. I shouldn't have, but you did. She helped him to his feet. He was heavier now, weaker. Blood had soaked through his shirt completely. You need a hospital, she said. No hospitals. They'll find me. Then what? Somewhere safe, somewhere close. Eleanor felt panic rising. This was insane. She didn't know this man. He could be anyone. A criminal, a murderer. But she couldn't let him bleed out in her parking lot. My apartment, she said. It's 10 minutes away. Go. She grabbed her keys and phone. She led him out the back door. Her car sat in the employee lot, a beat-up Honda with rust on the doors. She opened the passenger door. He collapsed into the seat. She ran around to the driver's side. Her hands shook as she started the engine. Sirens wailed in the distance. She pulled onto the highway. She kept to side streets, quiet neighborhoods. Her apartment complex appeared. Faded yellow paint, cracked parking lot. Home. She parked. She helped him out. They stumbled up the stairs. Her door was 2B. Inside, the apartment was small and dark. She locked the door behind them. 3 locks. Then the chain. Sit, she said. He dropped onto her couch. She ran to the bathroom. She grabbed towels and her first aid kit. Her hands wouldn't stop shaking. When she returned, he had removed his shirt. His torso was covered in scars. Old wounds, new blood. The bullet had grazed his ribs. Deep, but not fatal. I'm not a doctor, she said. You'll do. She knelt beside him. She pressed a towel to the wound. He didn't flinch. She cleaned the blood. Her stomach churned. What's your name? She asked. Better if you don't know. You're bleeding on my couch. Dante. The name meant nothing to her. She focused on stopping the blood. She bandaged the wound with gauze and medical tape. Done, she said. Thank you. His voice was softer now, almost gentle. She looked up. His eyes found hers again. A door opened down the hall. Small footsteps padded toward them. Elena's heart stopped. Leo stood in the doorway, 7 years old, thin and pale, his eyes wide. He stared at the stranger on the couch. Leo, go back to bed, Elena said. Her voice was firm, calm, the voice she used when he was scared. Leo didn't move. He looked at Dante, at the blood, at his sister. It's okay, Elena said. Go back to your room. I'll be there in a minute. Leo backed away slowly. He disappeared down the hall. A door clicked shut. Elena turned back to Dante. Something shifted in his expression. His face had softened. Your brother? He asked. Yes. He's safe with me. You don't get to decide that. Dante leaned back against the couch. His eyes closed. His breathing steadied. I only wanted to help, Elena whispered. He didn't respond. He had passed out. She sat on the floor. She pulled her knees to her chest. Dawn light crept through the curtains. She didn't sleep. Morning came too bright. Eleanor checked on Dante, still unconscious, still breathing. She made coffee. Her hands had finally stopped shaking. Leo emerged from his room. He didn't speak. He rarely did. He pointed at the couch. He's hurt, Elena said. He'll leave soon. Leo's eyes asked the question his mouth couldn't. I don't know, she said honestly. Her phone buzzed. She picked it up. News alerts flooded her screen. She opened one. Mafia boss, Dante Moretti, survives assassination attempt. The photo showed a man in an expensive suit, dark hair, strong jaw, those same intense eyes. Elena dropped her phone. It clattered on the table. No, she whispered. She looked at the man on her couch, the Mafia boss, the most dangerous man in New Jersey, bleeding in her living room. What did I do? She asked the empty room. You saved my life. His voice made her jump. Dante was awake. He watched her from the couch, his eyes sharp despite the pain. You're a criminal, she said. Yes, you kill people. When necessary. Eleanor felt angry, scared, trapped. She had sheltered a monster, lied to his enemies, put Leo at risk. Get out, she said. I will. Soon? Now. He sat up slowly. He grabbed his ruined shirt. He pulled it on. Blood had dried on his skin. Those men will come back, he said. They'll ask questions. You'll need protection. I don't need anything from you. You think lying to Marco Vieri comes without consequences? Who? The man who searched your diner, my lieutenant. Or so I thought. Elena's stomach twisted. The sharp-featured man, the one who left his card. He's your friend? She asked. Was. Dante stood. He swayed slightly. Now he's trying to kill me. Why? Because I trusted him. Dante moved toward the door. Each step looked painful. He unlocked it, opened it. "Thank you, Elena." She froze. "How do you know my name?" He pointed at her uniform, her name tag still pinned to her shirt. "Stay alert," he said. "If anything feels wrong, call this number." He left a card on the table. Not Marco's, a different one. Then he was gone. The door closed behind him. Elena locked it. All 3 locks. The chain. She picked up the card. Just a phone number, no name. Leo appeared beside her. He tugged on her sleeve. She pulled him into a hug. "It's okay," she said. "We're okay." She wasn't sure she believed it. 3 days passed. Elena worked her shifts. She watched every car, every customer, every shadow in the parking lot. Nothing happened. Maybe she was safe. Maybe Dante kept his word. Maybe Marco had forgotten about the waitress at the diner. On the 4th day, Marco walked through the door. Elena was refilling the coffee station. She looked up. Her chest tightened. She recognized him instantly. He sat at the counter. He smiled at her. "Coffee," he said. "Black." Her hands shook as she poured. She set the cup in front of him. Coffee sloshed over the rim. "Nervous?" he asked. "Long shift. I remember you. From the other night. Lots of people come through here. Not that night. Just you." He sipped his coffee. "And maybe someone else." Elena felt trapped, exposed. She forced herself to meet his eyes. "Just me," she said. "Funny thing. Security footage from the gas station down the road. Shows a car leaving the highway. Honda. Rust on the doors. Looks familiar." The silence hung heavy between them. Marco stood. He left money on the counter. "Too much. Keep the change," he said, "and think carefully about loyalty. Dante's good at inspiring it, but he can't protect everyone." He walked out. The door chimed as it closed. Elena grabbed the counter. Her legs felt weak. She looked at the money. a $100 bill and a note underneath. "Tell me where he is, or I'll find out what you're hiding." That night, Elena picked Leo up from his after-school program. They walked home. She held his hand tight. A black car followed them. She saw it turn when she turned, stop when she stopped. Her heart pounded. She walked faster. The car kept pace. They reached their building. She pulled Leo up the stairs. She fumbled with her keys. The door finally opened. Inside, she locked everything. She checked every window. She pulled the curtains closed. Leo was frightened. She could see it in his eyes. He pressed himself against her. "It's okay," she said. "We're safe here." She made dinner, pasta with butter, Leo's favorite. He ate slowly. His eyes kept darting to the window. At 9 p.m., glass shattered. Elena screamed. Leo ran to her. She pulled him behind the couch. A brick lay on the floor. Glass glittered around it. A note was tied to the brick with wire. Last warning. Elena's phone rang. Unknown number. She answered with shaking hands. "Elena," Dante's voice. "Are you hurt? How did you—" "I've had people watching. Leave, now. Bring your brother. I'm not going anywhere with you. Marco won't stop. He knows you saw him that night. He knows you helped me. This is your fault." "Yes." His voice was steady, cold. "And I'll fix it. But you have to trust me." "I don't." "Then trust that I owe you a debt. I pay my debts." Another car pulled up outside. Doors opened. Men's voices drifted through the broken window. "They're here," she whispered. "Get out the back. Go to the alley. My car's waiting. Dante, do what I say. Now." Elena grabbed Leo's hand. She grabbed her phone. Nothing else. They ran to the back door. The front door splintered. Men shouted. Footsteps pounded up the stairs. She and Leo burst out the back exit. The alley was dark. A black SUV idled at the end. The back door opened. Dante sat inside. "Get in," he said. Elena hesitated. Everything in her screamed to run, to find another way, to stay free. But Leo was shaking, and men were coming through her apartment, and she had no other choice. She got in. She pulled Leo with her. The door slammed shut. The SUV peeled away. Elena looked back. She saw her apartment building shrinking. She saw the life she knew disappearing. Beside her, Dante watched the road. His jaw was tight, his hands clenched. "I'm sorry," he said. "Don't." Elena felt angry, scared, helpless. "Just tell me where we're going. Somewhere safe. Nowhere's safe with you." "No." He finally looked at her. His eyes found hers. "But you'll be alive." The silence stretched between them. Leo pressed against Elena's side. She wrapped her arm around him. "Your lieutenant," she said. "Marco. He was there that night, at the diner." Dante went very still. "You saw him?" He shot one of your men in the parking lot before the others arrived. Something shifted in Dante's face. Rage, betrayal, pain, all of it buried under control. "You're sure?" he asked. "Yes." He pulled out his phone. He made a call. He spoke in Italian, fast and harsh. When he hung up, his expression was stone. "Thank you," he said. "For what?" "For telling me the truth." Eleanor looked out the window. They were leaving the city, heading toward the coast. Toward darkness and ocean and uncertainty. She held Leo closer. She didn't speak. Neither did Dante. The SUV drove on into the night. Behind them, sirens wailed. Ahead, nothing but questions. They drove for an hour. The city gave way to suburbs, then to estates, then to nothing but trees and gates and high walls. Finally, the SUV turned through iron gates. They climbed a long driveway. A mansion appeared, all stone and glass and cold beauty. Guards stood at the entrance. They nodded as the car passed. More guards patrolled the grounds. Cameras watched from every angle. The SUV stopped at the front steps. Dante got out. He opened Elena's door. "Welcome," he said. "This isn't welcome. This is prison. Call it what you want. You're alive." Elena climbed out. She helped Leo down. He stared at the mansion, his eyes wide. Dante led them inside. The foyer was massive. Marble floors, crystal chandelier, a staircase that curved up to darkness. "Your room is upstairs," Dante said. "Third door on the left. You'll find everything you need." "For how long?" Elena asked. "Until Marco is dealt with." "And then?" "Then you go home." "What home?" "You saw what they did to my apartment." Dante's jaw tightened. "I'll pay for the repairs and your rent and anything else you need." "I don't want your money." "You'll take it anyway." Eleanor felt exhausted, angry, trapped. But Leo was yawning. He needed sleep. They both did. "Fine," she said. "One night. We'll see." Dante gestured to a guard. A young man in a suit stepped forward. "Show them to their room," Dante said. "Make sure they have everything." The guard nodded. He led Elena and Leo up the stairs. She didn't look back at Dante. She couldn't. The room was beautiful. King bed, private bathroom, windows overlooking gardens. Leo climbed onto the bed immediately. He burrowed under the covers. Eleanor sat beside him. She stroked his hair until he fell asleep. Then she walked to the window. She looked out at the gardens, at the walls, at the guards pacing below. In the distance, she saw a balcony. Dante stood there, alone, staring out at the ocean. Even from here, she could see the tension in his shoulders, the weight he carried, the loneliness. For just a moment, she wondered what it cost to be him. Then she closed the curtains. She locked the door. She lay down beside Leo. She didn't sleep. She watched the shadows on the ceiling. She listened to Leo breathe, and she wondered how long before they could leave this beautiful prison behind. The woman who saved him is now trapped in his world. The traitor circles closer, and neither of them knows that trust is the most dangerous thing they'll face. Morning light woke Elena. She didn't remember falling asleep. Leo was still curled beside her, safe, breathing steady. She slid out of bed. She opened the curtains. Gardens stretched below. Flowers bloomed everywhere. A fountain sparkled in the center. It was beautiful, but the walls were still there. The guards, too. A knock on the door made her jump. "Yes," she called. "Breakfast," a woman's voice said. "May I come in?" Elena opened the door. An older woman stood there, gray hair pulled back, kind eyes. "I'm Maria," she said. "I run the household. Mr. Moretti asked me to make sure you have everything. We're fine. There are clothes in the closet, your size and the boys'. Bathroom is stocked. If you need anything else, just ask." Elena felt uncomfortable. This was too much, too personal. "How long has he been planning this?" she asked. Maria smiled. "He's always prepared. Come down when you're ready. Kitchen is through the main hall." She left. Elena closed the door. She looked at the closet. Inside, she found jeans, shirts, even underwear, all her size. Her chest tightened. Dante had been watching her longer than she thought. Leo woke an hour later. Elena helped him dress. They went downstairs together. The house was quieter in daylight, still enormous, still intimidating. They found the kitchen. It was all stainless steel and marble. Maria stood at the stove. "Sit," she said. "Eggs? Pancakes?" "We don't need—" Eleanor started. "Pancakes," Maria said firmly. "The boy needs to eat." Leo climbed onto a stool. He watched Maria work. She moved with easy confidence. She hummed while she cooked. Eleanor sat beside Leo. She felt out of place. Wrong. The pancakes arrived, golden and perfect. Leo ate eagerly. Elena picked at hers. "Where's Dante?" Elena asked. "Mr. Moretti is in his office," Maria said. "He's been there since dawn. Does he sleep?" "Not much. Not since—" Maria stopped. "Not much." Elena heard the unfinished sentence. "Not since his wife died. Not since he lost everything." She pushed her plate away. "Can we go outside? To the gardens?" "The gardens are open. Stay within the walls." Elena took Leo's hand. They went outside. The air was cool and fresh. Ocean salt hung in the breeze. Leo ran toward the fountain. He touched the water. He smiled. Elena felt something in her chest loosen. At least he was happy here. She walked the paths. Roses grew in neat rows. Hedges formed perfect shapes. Everything controlled, everything ordered, just like the man who owned it. She turned a corner. She stopped. Dante stood near the back wall. He wore workout clothes. Sweat soaked his shirt. He moved through a series of exercises. Precise. Relentless. She saw his body clearly now, muscle and scars, old wounds and new. He moved through pain without stopping. Elena's breath caught. He turned. His eyes found hers. They stared at each other across the garden. Neither spoke. The silence stretched. Finally, Dante walked toward her. He grabbed a towel from a bench. He wiped his face. "Sleep well?" he asked. "No. Honest. I like that. I want to go home." "You will, when it's safe." Elena felt angry, frustrated, trapped. She stepped closer to him. "You can't keep me here," she said. "I can, and I will. That's kidnapping. That's protection. I didn't ask for it." Dante's jaw tightened. Something shifted in his expression. Harder, colder. "You think freedom exists when people want you dead?" he asked. "You think you can walk away and pretend this didn't happen? I saved your life, and now I'm saving yours. We're even. We'll never be even." He moved closer. Too close. She could smell sweat and soap. She could see the intensity in his eyes. "Marco won't stop," he said. "He'll find you, he'll use you, and if you're lucky, he'll just kill you. If you're not, stop. You need to understand what you're facing." "I understand. You brought this into my life. You and your world and your war." Dante went very still. His voice was quiet when he spoke. "You're right. This is my fault. But I won't let you die because of it." He walked away, his shoulders tight, his hands clenched. Elena watched him go. She felt angry and confused and something else. Something she didn't want to name. Leo appeared beside her. He tugged on her hand. He pointed at the fountain. "Okay," she said. "Let's go." They spent the morning in the garden. Leo chased butterflies. Elena tried not to think about locked doors and high walls. Days passed slowly. Elena explored the mansion. Most rooms were locked. She found a library, a dining room, a gym, but no way out. Every door led to guards. Every window faced cameras. On the 5th day, she found the piano. It was in a small room off the main hall, grand and black and covered in dust. Sheet music sat on the stand. The pages yellowed. Elena touched the keys. They were cold under her fingers. She pressed one. The note rang clear and sad. "My wife played." Dante's voice made her jump. He stood in the doorway. His expression was unreadable. "I'm sorry," Elena said. "I didn't mean to." "It's fine. No one touches it anymore. Maria said you lost her. 3 years ago, ambush. They killed her and 2 guards." His voice was flat, empty. "They were after me. She was just in the way." Elena felt the weight of his grief. It filled the room, heavy and suffocating. "I'm sorry," she said again. "Don't be. I brought that into her life too." He turned to leave. Movement in the hallway stopped him. Leo stood there. He stared at the piano, his eyes wide and curious. "Leo, come here," Elena said. But Leo walked toward the piano. He reached out. He pressed a key. Middle C, clear and perfect. Dante watched him. Something shifted in his face. The hardness cracked, just slightly. "You want to try?" Dante asked. Leo nodded. Dante sat on the bench. He patted the space beside him. Leo climbed up. They sat together, 2 figures at a dusty piano. Dante placed Leo's fingers on the keys. He showed him a simple pattern, C, E, G. Leo pressed them. The notes formed a chord. Leo smiled, a real smile. Bright and genuine. Elena's breath caught. She hadn't seen him smile in months. Not since their mother died, not since the world became too loud and scary. Dante played the pattern again. Slowly, Leo copied him. They played together, simple notes becoming something almost beautiful. Elena watched from the doorway. She saw the Mafia boss with her brother, patient, gentle, human. She felt something shift inside her, something dangerous. That night, voices woke her, men talking downstairs. She checked on Leo, still asleep. She crept into the hallway. She moved toward the stairs. Light spilled from Dante's office. She shouldn't listen. She should go back to bed. But her feet carried her forward. She pressed against the wall outside his door. Can't find them. A man's voice. Not Dante. They've gone underground. Then dig deeper. Dante. Cold and commanding. What about the girl? Another voice. Marco knows she saw something. He's asking questions. Let him ask. He wants her dead, Dante. Says she's a loose end. She's under my protection. Since when do you protect civilians? The silence stretched. Elena held her breath. Since she risked her life for mine, Dante said finally. Find Marco. End this. Footsteps approached the door. Elena ran. She slipped around the corner. She pressed against the wall. Men emerged from the office. 3 of them. They walked past without seeing her. The front door opened and closed. Elena's heart pounded. She waited. Then she heard footsteps coming toward her. Dante appeared. He looked at her. His eyes narrowed. How much did you hear? He asked. Enough. You shouldn't eavesdrop. You shouldn't talk about killing people while I'm in the house. Dante moved closer. He stopped 2 feet away. His eyes found hers. What exactly did you see that night? He asked. At the diner. Tell me everything. Elena felt scared, but she forced herself to speak. I saw Marco in the parking lot. Before the shooting started, he shot one of your guards point blank, then he drove away. Dante's face went blank, carefully blank, but she saw the rage underneath. The betrayal. You're certain? He asked. Yes. Why didn't you tell me before? Because I didn't know if I could trust you. And now? I still don't. But Leo smiles when you play piano with him. So maybe you're not completely a monster. Something shifted in Dante's expression. Almost a smile. Almost human. Marco was my brother, he said quietly. Not by blood, but in every way that mattered. I trusted him with my life, with my family. I'm sorry. Don't be. You gave me the truth. That's more than most people do. He walked past her. He stopped at the stairs. He turned back. Elena. Yes? Thank you for saving my life and for telling me what I needed to hear. He went upstairs. Elena stood alone in the dark hallway. She felt the weight of what she'd done, what she'd set in motion. She had just sentenced a man to death. Sleep didn't come easily. Elena lay awake. She listened to the house settle, to guards patrolling outside. Around 3 a.m. she gave up. She went downstairs. She found the kitchen. She made tea. Light still showed under Dante's office door. She walked toward it. She knocked softly. Come in, he called. She opened the door. He sat at his desk. Papers spread everywhere. A photo frame faced him. His wife, Elena guessed. Can't sleep? He asked. No. Join the club. She sat in the chair across from him. She looked at the photo. The woman was beautiful. Dark hair, warm smile. She looks kind, Elena said. She was. Too kind for my world. How did you meet? Dante leaned back. His eyes grew distant, remembering. College. I was trying to go straight, get a degree, pretend I wasn't my father's son. He smiled bitterly. Didn't work. Family pulled me back, but she stayed. She knew what I was. She loved me anyway. What was her name? Isabella, different Isabella, not the one trying to kill me now. Elena felt confused. There's another Isabella. Marco's cousin, my ex-lover, long story. He pushed the photo aside. She blames me for Marco's fall from grace. Maybe she's right. You can't control other people's choices. No, but I can make them face consequences. His voice was cold again, hard. Elena saw the Mafia boss returning, the man who could order deaths without flinching. Do you ever regret it? She asked. This life? Every day. The honesty surprised her. She studied his face, tired, lined with stress and old pain. Then why not leave? She asked. Because men like me don't get to leave. We die or we rule. Nothing in between. Thunder rumbled outside. Rain started to fall, hard and sudden. Dante looked toward the window. Storm's coming. You should sleep. So should you. I will. Eventually. Elena stood. She moved toward the door. She stopped. She looked back at him. You're not a monster, she said. Not completely. Give it time. You'll change your mind. She left him there, alone with his papers and his ghosts. She went upstairs. She checked on Leo. He was awake, sitting up in bed, his eyes wide and frightened. Thunder crashed, the whole house shook. Leo's hands covered his ears. He rocked back and forth. "It's okay," Eleanor said. She pulled him close. "Just a storm. It'll pass." But he was panicking. His breathing came fast and shallow. His whole body trembled. Elena held him. She sang softly. Nothing helped. The storm grew worse. Lightning flashed. Thunder boomed. The door burst open. Dante stood there. He took in the scene immediately. He walked to the bed. He sat on the edge. He looked at Leo. "Hey," he said quietly. "Look at me." Leo's eyes found his, wide and terrified. "Count with me," Dante said. "1, 2, 3. He kept counting, slow and steady. His voice was calm, anchoring. Leo's breathing started to slow. He watched Dante's face. He mouthed the numbers. "Good," Dante said. "Keep going. 10, 11, 12. They counted together, all the way to 50. The panic faded. Leo's body relaxed. "You're okay," Dante said. "The storm can't hurt you here. I won't let it." Leo leaned against Elena, exhausted, but calm. Dante stood. He looked at Elena. His eyes found hers. Something passed between them. Understanding, trust, connection. "Thank you. He's a good kid," she said. "Brave. He likes you. I like him too." Thunder rumbled again, softer now. The storm was moving away. Dante walked to the door. He paused. He looked back at them. "No one will hurt your sister," he said to Leo. "Or you. I promise." He left. The door closed quietly behind him. Elena held Leo. She felt something in her chest, something warm and terrifying. She was starting to trust Dante Moretti, and that was the most dangerous thing of all. Morning came grey and wet. Elena woke to shouting outside. She ran to the window. Guards ran toward the gate, guns drawn. She grabbed Leo. She moved toward the door. It opened before she reached it. Dante stood there. His face was stone. "Get dressed," he said. "We're leaving." "What happened?" "Marco's men tested our defenses last night. They'll be back with more." "Where are we going?" "Safe house by the ocean. It's secure." Eleanor felt her stomach drop. Another move. Another prison. "For how long?" she asked. "Until I end this." She wanted to argue, to refuse, but she saw the determination in his eyes, the fear underneath it. He was scared. For them, for her and Leo. "Give me 5 minutes," she said. "You have 3. She dressed quickly. She helped Leo. She grabbed nothing else. There was nothing to grab. They went downstairs. 2 SUVs waited outside. Guards everywhere. Maria stood by the door. She pressed a bag into Eleanor's hands. "Food," she said, "and some clothes. Take care of them, Mr. Moretti." "I will." They climbed into the first SUV. Dante sat beside Elena. Leo sat on her other side. The convoy pulled out, fast and careful. Elena watched the mansion disappear. Another life left behind. "How far?" she asked. 2 hours. "And if they follow?" "They won't. Only 3 people know where we're going, and I trust them with my life." Eleanor looked at him, at his profile, strong and scarred and tired. "You trusted Marco too," she said quietly. His jaw tightened. "Yes, I did." They drove in silence. The city fell away, then suburbs, then just coast and sky and endless grey. The safe house appeared at last, small and isolated, perched on a cliff above the ocean. No neighbors, no witnesses, perfect and terrifying. Elena climbed out. Wind whipped her hair. Salt air filled her lungs. Waves crashed below. "It's beautiful," she said. "It's safe." Dante unlocked the door. That's what matters. Inside, the house was simple. Living room, kitchen, 2 bedrooms, windows overlooking the sea. "I'll take the couch," Dante said. "You and Leo take the rooms." "You don't have to." "I do. My job is to keep you alive, not to be comfortable." He started checking windows, locks, exits, professional and thorough. Elena took Leo to the bigger bedroom. She unpacked Maria's bag, food, clothes, a stuffed bear for Leo. Leo hugged the bear. He looked out the window at the ocean. He seemed calm, safe. Elena went to the kitchen. Dante was making coffee. His movements were tired but efficient. "How long can we stay here?" she asked. "As long as it takes." "To do what?" "To end Marco, to end the threat." "And then?" Dante poured coffee. He handed her a cup. His fingers brushed hers. Brief, electric. "Then you go home," he said, "and forget you ever met me." "I don't think I can forget you." The words hung between them. Too honest, too raw. Dante's eyes found hers. Something shifted in his expression. Softer, almost vulnerable. "Elena, Glass shattered upstairs. Leo screamed. They ran. Dante pulled his gun. He took the stairs 3 at a time. Elena's heart stopped. Not Leo. Please, not Leo. The bedroom door hung open. Dante went in first. Gun raised. Then he lowered it. Just the wind, he said. Window blew open, broke a lamp. Leo stood in the corner, shaking, crying silently. Elena ran to him. She pulled him close. Her whole body trembled. "It's okay," she whispered. "You're okay. I've got you." Dante closed the window. He locked it. He cleaned up the glass. His movements were gentle, careful. When he finished, he knelt in front of Leo. "You're safe here," he said. "I won't let anyone hurt you. I promise." Leo looked at him. Then slowly, hesitantly, he reached out. He touched Dante's hand. Dante went very still. Then he squeezed Leo's hand gently. "Go to sleep," he said. "I'll be right outside. All night." He left. Elena tucked Leo into bed. She sang until he slept. Then she found Dante in the hallway. He sat against the wall, gun across his lap, watching the door. "You don't have to," Elena started. "Yes, I do." She sat beside him, close enough to feel his warmth, far enough to keep breathing. "Why?" she asked. "Why does this matter so much to you? We're nobody." Dante was quiet for a long moment. Then he spoke. "Because nobody protected my wife. Nobody saw the danger until it was too late. And she died because I was too focused on my enemies to see the traitor beside me." His voice broke on the last word, just slightly, just enough. Elena felt tears in her eyes. She reached out. She touched his hand, his scarred, dangerous hand. He let her. They sat in the dark hallway, side by side, guard and guarded, hunter and hunted. Two broken people trying to protect something innocent. Outside, the ocean roared. Inside, the silence stretched. But it wasn't uncomfortable anymore. It was something else, something neither of them wanted to name. Trapped together in isolation, trust builds in fragile layers. But Marco is closing in, and the safe house won't stay safe much longer. Days at the safe house blurred together. Elena woke to ocean sounds. She cooked simple meals. She watched Leo explore the beach below. Dante was always there, watching, protecting, present. He worked out each morning. She saw him through the window, relentless, pushing through pain. He never complained, never rested, always alert. "You'll hurt yourself," she said one morning. "I'm fine. You're barely healed. I've had worse." Elena felt frustrated. She walked closer to him. He stopped mid-push-up. He looked up at her. "When was the last time you slept?" she asked. "I sleep. For how long?" "Enough, Dante." His voice was firm when he spoke. "I sleep when you're safe." She understood then. He was standing guard, every night, every moment. He couldn't rest while danger circled. "Let me help," she said. "You are helping by staying alive." He went back to his workout. Elena watched him for another moment. Then she went inside. That afternoon she found him on the couch, papers spread across the coffee table, maps, photos, documents. "What is all this?" she asked. "Marco's properties, his contacts, his weak points. You're planning something." Dante looked up. His eyes found hers. "Yes." "What?" "I'm ending this. Tomorrow night." Elena felt her chest tighten. She sat down across from him. "You're going after him," she said. "Yes." "Alone?" "With 3 men I trust completely." "What if it's a trap?" "Then I walk into it. But at least you'll be safe." Elena felt scared, angry, desperate. She leaned forward. "Don't go," she said. "I have to. Let someone else do it. Send your men. This is personal. Marco betrayed me. He tried to kill me. He threatened you." Dante's jaw tightened. "I finish it myself. And if you don't come back, then my lawyer has instructions. You and Leo will be taken care of, money, protection, everything." "I don't want your money." "Then what do you want?" The question hung between them, heavy, dangerous. Elena's breath caught. "I want you to come back alive," she whispered. Something shifted in his expression, softer, almost tender. He reached across the table. His hand covered hers. "I will," he said. "I promise." But they both knew promises meant nothing in his world. That night Elena couldn't sleep. She sat on the couch. She watched the ocean through the window. Moonlight painted the waves silver. Footsteps behind her made her turn. Dante stood in the hallway, bare-chested, scars visible in the dim light. "You should rest," he said. "So should you." He walked to the couch. He sat beside her, close, too close. She felt the heat from his skin. "Tell me about your life," he said. "Before all this." Elena was surprised. Why? Because I want to know you, the real you, not just the woman who saved me. She looked at him, at his face, tired and scarred and unexpectedly open. There's not much to tell, she said. I work. I take care of Leo. I try to keep us afloat. Your parents? Mom died 2 years ago. Dad left when I was 10. It's just us. That's why you work so hard. Why you took the late shift. Someone has to. Dante was quiet for a moment. Then he spoke. His voice was soft. You're stronger than you know, he said. I don't feel strong. Strength isn't about feeling fearless. It's about being scared and doing it anyway. He looked at her. His eyes found hers. You were terrified that night, but you saved me. You lied to dangerous men. You protected your brother. That's strength. Elena felt tears building. She blinked them back. I didn't have a choice, she said. You always have a choice. You could have run. You stayed. His hand moved to her face. His fingers brushed her cheek. Gentle, careful. Eleanor's breath caught. Her heart pounded. She should pull away. She should keep distance. She should protect herself. But she didn't move. Dante, she whispered. I know. His thumb traced her jawline. This is complicated, dangerous, wrong. Then why? Because you make me remember what it's like to be human, to feel something other than rage or grief. His forehead touched hers. You make me want to be better. You are better. Not yet, but maybe soon. He pulled back. He stood. He walked to the window. His shoulders were tense. I leave at dawn, he said. Stay inside. Keep Leo close. My men will be outside. If anything happens, call this number. He handed her a phone. New, pre-programmed. Please come back, Elena said. I will, I have to. He went to his room. The door closed. Elena sat alone on the couch. She held the phone. She felt scared. Tomorrow he would leave. Tomorrow he might die. Tomorrow everything could end. Dawn came cold and gray. Elena woke to the sound of engines. She ran to the window. 2 cars waited outside. Dante stood beside them. He wore all black, gun at his side. He looked dangerous, deadly, like the Mafia boss he really was. He saw her in the window. He raised one hand, a wave, a goodbye, maybe final. Then he got in the car. They drove away, down the cliff road, into the distance. Elena's chest tightened. She felt alone, exposed, vulnerable. Leo appeared beside her. He looked at the empty driveway. His eyes were questioning. He'll be back, Elena said. She hoped she was telling the truth. The day crawled by. Elena kept busy. She cooked, she cleaned, she played games with Leo, but her mind stayed on Dante, on what he was doing, on whether he was safe. The guards outside changed shifts. New men, professional, alert. Dante had chosen well. Evening came, then night. Elena made dinner. She and Leo ate in silence. She checked the phone every 5 minutes. No calls, no texts, nothing. At 9 p.m. Leo went to bed. Elena tucked him in. She kissed his forehead. Sweet dreams, she said. She went to the living room. She tried to read. She couldn't focus. She paced. She watched the clock. 10 p.m., 11 p.m., midnight. Still nothing. At 1 a.m. the power went out. Elena froze. The house plunged into darkness. Outside she heard muffled sounds, shouts, gunfire. Her heart stopped. She grabbed the phone. She dialed. No signal. The line was dead. Glass shattered in the kitchen. Men's voices filled the house. Heavy boots on hardwood. Elena ran. She burst into Leo's room. She pulled him from bed. He was groggy, confused. Shh, she whispered. Don't make a sound. She remembered the layout. Closet in the hallway. Hidden panel Dante had shown her, just in case. She carried Leo out. Men were coming up the stairs. Flashlight beams swept the walls. She reached the closet. She opened the panel. A crawl space behind it, small and dark. Get in, she whispered to Leo. Don't come out until I get you, no matter what you hear. His eyes were wide, terrified, but he nodded. He crawled inside. She closed the panel. She shut the closet door. Then she turned. A flashlight hit her face. She raised her hands. Found her, a man called. 3 men surrounded her. One grabbed her arms. She struggled. She fought. She screamed. A hand covered her mouth. Something sharp pricked her neck. Needle. Injection. The world tilted, faded, went dark. Elena woke to cold and pain and the smell of salt water. She opened her eyes. Warehouse, concrete floor, rusted metal beams, windows showing night sky. Her hands were tied behind her back. Her head throbbed. Her neck ached where the needle went in. Footsteps approached. A man walked into view, sharp features, cold eyes. Marco. "Hello, Elena," he said. His voice was pleasant, almost friendly. "Where's Leo?" she asked. Her voice was rough. "Still hiding, I assume. My men couldn't find him." Smart boy. Relief flooded through her. Leo was safe, hidden, alone, but alive. "What do you want?" she asked. "Information. About Dante. His plans. His weaknesses." "I don't know anything." Marco smiled. He crouched in front of her. He grabbed her chin, forced her to look at him. "Everyone knows something," he said. "You've been living with him for weeks, eating together, sleeping under the same roof. You know him. I know he trusted you, and you betrayed him." Marco's smile vanished. He slapped her, hard. Her head snapped to the side. Blood filled her mouth. "Careful," he said. "Dante isn't here to protect you now. He'll come. I'm counting on it. You're the bait. He'll walk right into my trap." Elena felt scared, but she forced herself to speak, to stall, to buy time. "Why?" she asked. "Why betray him? He called you brother." Marco stood. He paced. His voice was bitter when he spoke, because he had everything: power, respect, love. "While I did his dirty work, followed his orders, lived in his shadow. So you tried to kill him. I tried to take what should have been mine, but you saved him. You ruined everything." He stopped. He looked down at her. "Now you'll help me finish it." He pulled out his phone. He made a call. Elena heard ringing, then Dante's voice. "Where is she?" Dante, cold and deadly. Marco put the phone on speaker. He held it close to Elena's face. "Tell him you're alive," Marco said. "Dante, don't!" Elena started. Marco hit her again. She gasped, tasted blood. "Elena!" Dante's voice was raw, desperate. "I'm okay," she said. "Don't come. It's a trap. He wants—" Marco pulled the phone away. He spoke calmly, coldly. "Pier 17, old shipping warehouse. 1 hour. Come alone, or I kill her." He hung up. He looked at Elena. He smiled. "Now we wait," he said. Dante arrived in 45 minutes. Elena heard the car. Single engine. He'd come alone, just as Marco demanded. The warehouse door opened. Dante walked in. No gun visible, hands at his sides. But Elena saw the tension in his body, the coiled violence. "Let her go," Dante said. "Why would I do that?" Marco asked. "She's the only reason you came. You wanted me. Here I am. Unarmed? Check." Marco nodded to his men. They searched Dante. They found nothing. No gun, no knife, nothing. But Elena knew better. Dante was never unarmed. His body was a weapon. "Now let her go," Dante said. "After we talk. About the old days. About how you stole everything from me. I stole nothing. You chose this. You chose betrayal." Marco's face twisted. He pulled a gun. He pointed it at Elena's head. "I chose survival," he said. "In your world, it's kill or die. I chose kill." Dante's eyes found Elena's. She saw fear there, real fear, for her. "Please," Dante said quietly. "She's innocent. Let her go. I'll give you whatever you want. I want you dead. Then do it. But let her walk out first." Marco laughed. "You really care about her, the great Dante Moretti. Brought low by a waitress. She saved my life. I owe her everything. Then watch her die, like I watched my cousin die because of you." His finger tightened on the trigger. Elena closed her eyes. A shot rang out. Elena gasped, but no pain came. She opened her eyes. Marco stumbled. Blood bloomed on his shoulder. The gun fell from his hand. Dante moved, fast, brutal. He took down the first guard with a throat strike, the second with a knee to the face. The third tried to run. Dante caught him, slammed him against the wall. Marco crawled toward his gun. Dante stepped on his hand. Bones crunched. Marco screamed. Dante picked up the gun. He pointed it at Marco's head. His hand was steady, his face was stone. "Dante, don't!" Elena shouted. He looked at her. His eyes found hers. She saw the rage there, the need for vengeance, the darkness. "Please," she said. Her voice was broken, desperate. "Don't let him make you a monster. Don't let him stain us both." The silence stretched. Dante's finger stayed on the trigger. Marco watched him, waiting for death. Then Dante lowered the gun. "You're not worth it," he said to Marco. "You're not worth losing myself." He turned to Elena. He cut her bonds with a knife from a dead guard. She stood on shaking legs. Dante caught her, his arms wrapped around her. "Strong, safe, real. You came," she whispered. "Always." Police sirens wailed outside. Dante had called them. He'd planned this, made sure Marco would be arrested, that justice would happen the right way. "I love you," Dante said. The words were quiet, fierce, final. "I love you, and I almost lost you, and I can't." Elena kissed him. Her lips met his, desperate, grateful, real. His arms tightened around her. He kissed her back, deep and thorough and claiming. When they broke apart, both were breathing hard. "I love you too," Elena said. "I'm terrified and this is insane, but I love you. Then come home with me, really home, not hiding, not running, home." "What about Leo?" "He's already there. My men found him. He's safe, waiting for you." Elena felt tears on her cheeks, relief, joy, love, everything at once. Police burst through the door. Dante raised his hands. He surrendered peacefully. He gave his statement. He cooperated completely. Marco was arrested. The guards too. Evidence was clear. Attempted murder, kidnapping, conspiracy. Justice served. The right way, the legal way. Dante and Elena walked out together. Dawn was breaking, pink and gold across the water. "It's over," he said. "Is it?" "The war is. Marco's done. His allies scattered. I'm dissolving half my operations, going legitimate. Why? Because I want a life, a real one, with you and Leo. If you'll have me." Elena looked at him, at his scarred face, his tired eyes, his hope. "Yes," she said simply. He smiled, a real smile. Warm and human and beautiful. They drove back to the mansion. Leo ran out to meet them. He threw himself at Elena. She caught him. She held him tight. "I'm okay," she whispered. "We're all okay." Leo hugged Dante next, tentative at first, then tight. Dante's eyes closed, his arms wrapped around the small boy. "You were so brave," Dante said. "So brave. I'm proud of you." They went inside. Maria fussed over them. She made food. She checked for injuries. She was efficient and kind. That night, Dante collapsed. The wound in his side had reopened. Blood soaked his shirt. He'd been running on adrenaline and will. Both had run out. Elena caught him as he fell. She screamed for help. Guards rushed in. They carried him to his room. A doctor came, stitched the wound, gave him antibiotics, said he'd be fine, just needed rest. Elena stayed by his bedside. She cleaned blood from his skin. She whispered to him, "You're safe now. It's over. Just rest." He murmured her name in his sleep. She kissed his hand. She refused to leave. Days passed. Elena slept in the chair beside his bed. She ate meals Maria brought. She held Dante's hand. Leo visited. He sat quietly. He drew pictures. He left them on the nightstand. On the third day, Dante woke. His eyes opened. They found Elena immediately. "You're still here," he said. His voice was rough. "Where else would I be? Safe, away from me. I am safe, with you." Dante reached for her hand. She gave it. He held tight. "I'm leaving the life," he said. "Officially, I've made arrangements. Legitimate businesses only. No more violence. No more war." "Why?" "Because I want to wake up every morning and see your face. I want to teach Leo to play piano. I want a life that doesn't end with bullets and betrayal." Elena felt her chest tighten. Her breath caught. She leaned forward. "I want that too," she said. "Then stay. Be with me. Build a life with me." "Yes." He pulled her down. She climbed onto the bed, carefully, gently. He wrapped his arms around her. "I love you," he said. "I'm not perfect. I'm scarred and broken and dangerous. But I love you. I love you too. Perfectly imperfect you." He kissed her, soft and sweet and promising. This wasn't desperate. This was certain. This was choice. When they broke apart, both were smiling. "Rest," Elena said. "Heal, then we'll figure out the rest. Together? Together." He fell asleep holding her. She stayed in his arms. Safe, home, finally. 6 months later, Elena woke to sunlight and ocean sounds. She stretched. The bed was empty beside her, but she heard voices outside. She got up. She pulled on a robe. She walked to the window. Below, on the beach, Dante and Leo played in the waves. Leo ran along the shore. His laughter carried on the wind. Dante chased him, smiling, free, alive. Elena felt joy fill her chest, pure and complete. They'd moved to a house by the ocean, small, private, no guards, no walls, just peace. Dante had kept his word. He'd left the criminal life behind. He ran legitimate businesses now, invested carefully, built something clean. Marco was in prison. Isabella too. The old world was done. This was the new world, the real one. Elena went downstairs. She made coffee. She walked onto the porch. The morning was cool and bright. Dante saw her. He waved. Leo waved too. They ran up from the beach. Sand covered their feet. "Morning," Dante said. He kissed her, sweet and easy, like they'd done it 1,000 times. "Morning." Leo hugged her legs. She ruffled his hair. He was speaking more now. Simple words, simple sentences. The therapists said he was thriving. "Hungry?" she asked. Leo nodded. He ran inside. Dante stayed. He pulled Elena close. "Happy?" he asked. "So happy." "Good, because I have something to ask you." He reached into his pocket. He pulled out a small box. He opened it. A ring sat inside. Simple, beautiful, perfect. "Marry me," he said. "Build a family with me. Grow old with me." Elena's breath caught. Tears filled her eyes. Happy tears, certain tears. "Yes," she said. "Yes to everything." He slid the ring onto her finger. He kissed her, deep and sure and forever. Leo called from inside. Dante laughed. Elena wiped her eyes. They went in together, hand in hand, partners, equals, family. Breakfast was loud and messy. Leo spilled juice. Dante burned the toast. Elena laughed until her sides hurt. Later, they walked the beach. Leo found shells. Dante taught him Italian words for the sea. "Mare," Dante said. "Ocean." "Mare," Leo repeated. His voice was clear. Elena watched them. Her brother, her future husband, her family. The past was behind them. The violence, the fear, the darkness, all of it gone. What remained was simple, real, true, love, safety, home. Dante looked at her. His eyes found hers. He smiled. She smiled back. They were finally free. 3 months after the proposal, Elena stood in front of the mirror. White dress, simple and elegant. Her hands shook as she adjusted the neckline. "You look beautiful," Maria said. She stood behind Elena. She fixed a loose strand of hair. "I'm nervous," Elena said. "That's normal. You're getting married." Elena smiled. Married to Dante Moretti, former Mafia boss, current love of her life. The transformation had been complete. He'd sold off all illegal operations. He'd cooperated with federal investigators. He'd paid restitution. He'd walked away clean. Now he ran a legitimate security consulting firm. He advised companies on protection, on safety, on doing things the right way. The money was less, but the peace was priceless. "Is Leo ready?" Elena asked. "He's with Dante getting dressed. Dante's not supposed to see me before. He's not in here. Don't worry." Maria smiled. "Everything is perfect." A knock on the door. Maria opened it. Leo stood there. He wore a small suit. His hair was combed. He looked grown up, handsome. "Wow," Elena said. "Look at you." Leo smiled. He spoke clearly now, 3 words at a time, sometimes more. "You're pretty," he said. Elena's eyes filled with tears. She knelt down. She hugged him. "Thank you, baby. Don't cry." Dante said no crying. She laughed. She wiped her eyes. "Dante's right. No crying, just happiness." Music started outside, soft and sweet. Piano, the song Dante's wife used to play. Elena felt her chest tighten. Dante had told her about it, about how Isabella loved that melody, about how he wanted to honor her memory while building something new. "Ready?" Maria asked. Elena stood. She took Leo's hand. He would walk her down the aisle. Her little brother, her family, her everything. They walked outside. The ceremony was on the beach, small and intimate. 20 people, friends, employees, people they trusted. Dante stood at the end of the aisle. He wore a dark suit. His hair was neat. His face was clean-shaven. He looked nervous, happy, real. Their eyes found each other. Elena's breath caught. She walked toward him. Leo held her hand tight. When they reached Dante, Leo placed Elena's hand in his. Then he stepped back. He stood beside Maria. "Hi," Dante said quietly. "Hi," Elena said. The officiant began. Elena barely heard the words. She just looked at Dante, at his eyes, at his smile, at the man who'd chosen her, chosen peace, chosen love. "Do you, Dante Moretti, take Elena Cruz to be your wife?" "I do." His voice was firm, certain, forever. "And do you, Elena Cruz, take Dante Moretti to be your husband?" "I do." They exchanged rings, simple gold bands, no diamonds, no flash, just commitment. You may kiss your bride. Dante pulled her close. He kissed her, soft and deep and promising. The small crowd applauded. Leo clapped loudest. When they broke apart, both were smiling. Married, partners, family. The reception was on the patio. Music played, food appeared, people danced and laughed. Elena danced with Dante, his arms held her close. She felt safe, happy, complete. No regrets? He asked. None. You? Only that I didn't find you sooner. She laid her head on his chest. She heard his heartbeat. Steady, strong, alive. Leo ran past. He was chasing butterflies with another child, Maria's grandson. He was laughing. Free. He's happy, Elena said. We all are. Later, they cut the cake. They fed each other. Dante got frosting on her nose. She got it on his chin. They laughed like children. As the sun set, Dante pulled her aside. They walked down to the beach, away from the party, alone together. I have something for you, he said. You already gave me a ring. This is different. He handed her an envelope. She opened it. Inside was a deed to the house in her name. Dante, it's yours, legally, completely. If anything happens to me, you and Leo are protected, always. Elena felt tears building. Nothing's going to happen to you. I know, but I need you to know you're safe, that this is real, that I'm not going anywhere. She kissed him, deep and grateful and sure. Thank you, she whispered, for everything, for choosing us, for choosing this life. Best choice I ever made. They walked back to the party, hand in hand, husband and wife, partners in everything. 6 months after the wedding, Elena woke to an empty bed. Again, she smiled. She knew where Dante was. She got up. She walked downstairs. Soft piano music drifted from the music room. She stood in the doorway. Dante sat at the piano. Leo sat beside him. Their fingers moved together across the keys. The melody was simple, beautiful. Leo played without mistakes now. Dante had been teaching him for a year. He was patient, encouraging, proud. Elena watched them, her husband, her brother, her family. Dante looked up. He saw her. He smiled. Morning, morning. Leo turned. Listen to this. He played a short piece, perfectly, confidently. That's amazing, Elena said. She walked over. She kissed the top of his head. Dante taught me. Dante's a good teacher. Best student I ever had, Dante said. He ruffled Leo's hair. Elena's phone rang. She checked it. Her boss from the diner. She'd quit 6 months ago. She didn't need to work now, but sometimes she missed it. Hello, she answered. Elena, it's Tom. Listen, I know you're not working anymore, but I wanted you to know something. That place you wanted to buy, the old cafe downtown, it's for sale again. Elena felt her heart skip. She'd mentioned it once, months ago, a dream of owning her own place, somewhere warm and welcoming, somewhere people felt safe. How much? She asked. Tom told her. It was a lot, but not impossible. Thanks for letting me know, she said. She hung up. Dante was watching her. What was that about? Nothing. Just a cafe for sale. The one you wanted. You remember that? I remember everything you say. He stood, he walked to her. Do you want it? Maybe. Someday. Why not now? Because it's expensive. And we're already... Elena. He took her hands. You've given up so much for me. Your apartment, your independence, your normal life. Let me give you something back. Let me buy you that cafe. Dante, no. I can't let you... It's not about letting me. It's about building something together. You want a cafe? I want you to have it. We make it happen. Elena felt overwhelmed, grateful, loved. She looked up at him. His eyes found hers. Together? She asked. Always. 3 months later, the cafe opened. Elena named it Safe Harbor. Simple, welcoming, true. The opening day was busy. People filled every table. They drank coffee. They ate pastries Maria had baked. They smiled and talked and felt at home. Dante worked the register. He was terrible at it. He kept giving people wrong change. But he tried. Leo helped clear tables. He was careful, focused, proud to contribute. Elena moved through the room. She greeted customers. She poured coffee. She felt joy in every moment. This was hers, really hers. A dream made real. At closing time, they locked the doors. They cleaned together, all 3 of them. Good first day? Dante asked. Perfect first day. You're a natural, says the man who gave someone $40 change for a 10. He laughed. Math isn't my strength. Good thing I love you anyway. Very good thing. They finished cleaning. They They drove home. The house by the ocean waited, warm and bright. Inside, Elena made dinner, pasta, Dante's favorite. They ate together at the table. They talked about the day, about customers, about plans. After dinner, Dante played piano. Leo joined him. Elena sat on the couch. She watched them. She felt peace settle over her. This was life, real life, simple and beautiful and earned. 1 year after opening the cafe, Elena discovered something. She was late, very late. She took a test, then another, both positive. She was pregnant. She sat in the bathroom, holding the test, staring at 2 pink lines. Her hands shook, her heart raced. She was scared, excited, overwhelmed, everything at once. A knock on the door. "Elena, you okay?" Dante's voice, concerned, caring. She opened the door. She looked at him. She held out the test. He stared at it. His face went blank. Then something shifted. Joy, wonder, love. "We're having a baby?" he asked. "Yes." He pulled her into his arms. He held her tight. She felt him trembling. "I thought I'd never..." His voice broke. "After Isabella died, I thought I'd never have this again. A family, a child, a future. You have it now, we have it." He kissed her, soft and reverent, like she was precious, breakable, perfect. "I love you," he whispered. "So much." "I love you too," they told Leo that night. He was confused at first, then excited. He asked a million questions. When would the baby come? Would it be a boy or girl? Could he teach it to play piano? Dante answered patiently. Elena watched them, her brother, her husband, soon her child, family growing, love multiplying. 8 months later, Elena went into labor. It was fast, intense, terrifying. Dante drove like a maniac. He held her hand. He coached her breathing. He was scared. She could see it in his eyes. "I'm okay," she said between contractions. "We're okay. You better be. I can't lose you." "You won't." At the hospital, everything blurred. Doctors, nurses, pain. Dante's voice steady beside her. "Breathe. Push. You're doing great. I'm right here. I'm not leaving." And he didn't. He stayed through everything. He held her hand. He wiped her forehead. He was her anchor. Finally, after hours that felt like years, a cry filled the room. Tiny, perfect, real. "It's a girl," the doctor said. They placed the baby on Elena's chest, small and pink and screaming, beautiful, theirs. Elena looked at Dante. Tears streamed down his face. He touched the baby's head, gentle, reverent. "She's perfect," he whispered. "What should we name her?" Dante was quiet. Then he spoke. "Rose, after my mother, if that's okay." "Rose is perfect." The baby, Rose, quieted. She looked up at them, dark eyes, serious expression, already taking in the world. Dante kissed Elena. Then he kissed Rose's forehead. "I promise I'll keep you both safe, always, no matter what." "I know," Elena said. "I trust you." They brought Rose home 3 days later. Leo met her at the door. He was gentle, curious, in awe. "She's so small," he said. "You were small once too," Elena said. "Can I hold her?" Dante helped him sit. He placed Rose in Leo's arms, carefully, safely. Leo looked down at his niece. His face was serious, protective. "I'll take care of you. I promise." Elena felt tears in her eyes, happy tears, grateful tears. Life had become something she never imagined, bigger, fuller, perfect in its imperfection. Rose's first birthday came faster than expected. They celebrated at the house, small party, just family. Rose smashed cake into her face. She laughed, she clapped. She was fearless, happy, loved. Leo helped her walk. He held her hands. He was patient, kind, a perfect big brother. Dante watched them. Elena saw the contentment on his face, the peace, the joy. "Happy?" she asked. "More than I ever thought possible." "Good. How did I get so lucky?" "You chose it. You chose us. You chose this life." He pulled her close. He kissed her temple. "Best choice I ever made." They stood together, watching their family. Rose and Leo playing. Maria fussing over them. The house full of life and laughter. This was redemption. This was peace. This was everything. 5 years after Rose was born, the family gathered on the beach. It was a warm summer day, perfect and bright. Rose ran along the shore. She was 6 now, bold and curious. She collected shells with Leo. He was 19, tall and confident, planning to study music in college. Elena sat on a blanket. She watched them. Dante sat beside her. Grey had started showing in his hair. Lines creased his eyes. But he was healthy, happy, alive. "Think we'll have another?" he asked. "Maybe. Someday. I'd like that." Eleanor leaned against him. "Me too." Rose ran up. "Look what I found." She held up a perfect sand dollar. "Whole. Unbroken." "That's lucky," Dante said. "Like us?" "Exactly like us." Rose ran back to Leo. They built sandcastles together. Their laughter carried on the wind. Elena looked at Dante. His eyes found hers. They smiled. No words needed. They had built something impossible. A life from ashes. Love from violence. Peace from chaos. Every scar had meaning. Every struggle had purpose. Every dark moment led to this. This family. This home. This love. "Thank you," Elena said quietly. "For what?" "For staying alive that night. For letting me save you. For choosing us." Dante took her hand. He squeezed gently. "Thank you for saving me. In every way." They sat together, watching their children play. The ocean rolled. The sun shone. Life continued. Perfect. Imperfect. Real. Eleanor closed her eyes. She felt the warmth on her face. She heard the laughter. She smelled the salt air. This was home. This was peace. This was everything they'd fought for, and it was finally completely theirs. She opened her eyes. Dante smiled at her. Rose called for them. Leo waved. Elena stood. She pulled Dante up. They walked toward their family, hand in hand, together. The past was gone, the future was bright, and in this moment everything was exactly right. She looked at him. He smiled. They were finally home.